Hello, my YouTube friends. This is John at Left-Handed Models, and this is my final for the off-road group build. It's a group build hosted by Pat at Cards Scale Dreams. It it went from June 1st through December 31st. Anything off-roaded except military, and this is my 1996 Ford Explorer, which is I had one that I think was a 99, and the body is very similar. I had a few problems with it, but I'll detail what those are if I can remember to do that. Most of the time I forget. So here's a look at it. So here's my little off-roader. I myself, I like the kit. It's the first time I've had really good luck with the painting the edges of the glass, and I detailed the flares a little bit. I actually ordered, these are the tires and wheels I got from Texas 3D Customs. And it, I did, there's no problem with the wheels and tires. There's no problem with the kit, only with my mounting method. I didn't pay enough attention to how much there's little, they look like caps that go in there so that it'll turn. Well, I think I'm going to have to glue them solid because they ended up too loose. Um, but the kit turned out really good. I'm real happy with it. I don't know if you can see that or not. Right here and here, it's shinier. I painted the bottom flat black, but it's shinier because I used, there's three glue points between the frame and the body part, the chassis part of the body. And it's two little ones here and a little one behind all this. Well, the thing is that it doesn't really line up very well, and I'll show you why. Because the engine goes in first into the chassis, because otherwise you can't get it in. And so it goes in there, and then later you put them together. Well, it would not attach what I felt was solidly, so I went ahead and super glued it. These are they're the tires I definitely wanted because of the tread pattern. The stock ones are they're just like street tires, and so I didn't like that. I did paint behind here, and it looks. I think the Mod Podge. Hadn't let the paint dry all the way, is what it looks like. And now I'll show you the reason you read instructions. So the hood, when it comes, has little hooks sort of off the back of the hood so that when it's in there, it will stay in there. You won't lose the hood. Well, you have to put the hood on before you put the interior up into the chassis, and I failed to do that. So here we go. So the air cleaner, for some reason, I don't know if I lost it or if it never came with the other piece. I suspect I lost it. But this is the stock air cleaner, the part that's showing there, which doesn't look very good anyway. And the other part wasn't there, and I didn't like that. So I had some K&N filters from VCG Resins. Fits perfect. Just glued it in there. For some reason, the intake hose was not long enough right here. So I went ahead, I made a little piece of tubing so it would connect to the intake manifold better. And this is the problem with why the chassis wouldn't fit correct, because even though it's only the V6 engine, it is rubbing the back of the cab, and that's where it sits. You can't move it enough to get it out of the way. Now, if I was to do this again, I would trim that or or glue it in different so that it didn't do that. But I didn't know that. The interior came out good. You can maybe, well, I showed the dash by itself in my previous video. So, but that's really the only thing. I found this in my stash because the kit was a open kit, and so it didn't have any decals. So I went ahead and just did that. It's a Pennsylvania tag, which doesn't really matter. But anyway, oh, I was gonna say the kit's pretty accurate because it has the same problem my real one had. I'm gonna put it up here. I don't know if you can really see this or not, but this series of Explorers looks like the back end is lower. That's just the way it looks. When I had the real one, I measured the fender lips. They're exactly the same. It is some kind of a visual screw up. And I guess Ford fixed it because I don't notice that on any of the newer ones, but boy, I did on mine and I do on this one. And so that's why I didn't attempt to even it out like I would want to do, because I figured, okay, this is reminding me of what mine was like. So, yeah, so you can tell here, it just looks so odd because of the amount of room there, but it's as even across here as you can get. I think these were made higher, even though the rest of the truck is level, but it just looks so funny. But anyway, that's my off-road group build. Got some off-road tires on it and some different kind of wheels, because those the stock wheels were those fake wire wheel things, and they would not go very good off-road. So thanks to Pat, and please give me a like and a subscribe if you like my video, and I'm gonna keep them coming. Bye.